Back to another episode of MotoGP Mac, and today we're going to talk about the possibility of Yamaha switching over to a V4 engine in the coming years. Now, with Suzuki leaving MotoGP, Yamaha are going to become the only manufacturer with an inline 4 engine. My belief realistically is that they're coming to the end of the development life of the inline 4. Suzuki did find something, however, Yamaha haven't been able to find or increase any major power output from the engine in years, and Quartararo has been quite vocal about how he needs more power. Now, he has come out and accepted, that he's not going to get the power that he wanted right now, and he's kind of made his peace with it. However, quite recently, team director Massimo Margalli came out and said that switching to a V4 engine is something that could be considered. He said, "This is an aspect that all the engineers are taking into consideration. I think they will consider everything, but changing from a configuration where you know everything and have a lot of data to a new configuration that you don't know a lot about, where you need time and to have a lot of information, it's a decision that you have to be very sure about before you make. Right now, we're still working on the current setup, but I'm sure in parallel, they will also think about the other solutions." So there is a possibility that Yamaha are considering changing from an inline 4 to a V4. Now, Yamaha find themselves, in my view, in the same position that Honda did for the past few years. Only Quartararo can ride at Yamaha. No one else can ride at Yamaha. Morbidelli, back of the field. Binder, back of the field. Davi, back of the field. The only one that can get any performance out of that is Quartararo. Very, very similar to that. The only one who could consistently ride that Honda was Marc Marquez. So Yamaha do need to do something. Now, there is a lot to take in here on changing the engine. Changing the engine changes how the whole bike will function. An inline 4 turns better than a V4. We all know that. But Yamaha, in development wise, need to give Quartararo the best tools to be able to ride the bike within himself and not to have to consistently override the bike. Now, I know they're winning the championship, but if Quartararo was to turn around, win the championship this year, decide, I'm doing Casey Stoner, I'm packing my bags and I'm off, Yamaha are in dire straits. They need riders that will be able to be at least top 5 contenders. Top 10 to top 5 contenders would be okay. But right now, if you were to look at the past few races, the point scoring from the other 3 Yamaha riders is minimal. And it would be an absolute embarrassment to the Yamaha factory if that was to continue. So I think Yamaha are in a very, very tough place where they have to engineer their way out of it. Whether that is changing the engine, they have signed Luca Marmoni into the team. He is an engine specialist. He was the one that got Aprilia to change the V4 angle from the one they were running to the current one. A lot of people say it doesn't make any difference. Well, if it doesn't make any difference, why spend thousands upon thousands and bring in a specialist and then all of a sudden the bike becomes an absolute weapon? I would disagree. I think there's something in there, or something within the engine configuration that he did by changing that configuration that has helped something on the bike. But I would definitely love to know your thoughts. What do you think? Do you think they're actually going to risk it? Is it worth having 1 or 2 bad years to develop that bike and then have a bike where they can deal with the top end speed, start fighting, give Quartararo the tools to go and win more and more championships? Definitely love to know your thoughts. Leave them in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video. I just want to take a minute to also thank you for watching my videos and the support that you've shown so far. If you haven't subscribed already and you would like to subscribe, it would mean an awful lot to me if you did. I'm starting this channel realistically so that we can all enjoy MotoGP together, with the aim of streaming a live video when the GP races are on.